Hey, Brian R. Hi, Ty Bowden. King Ross. Hey, Sharon Lane, Bridget Terrell. What's up, B More? Bridget is in from B More. What's up, Park Heights 21215? What's that, Alicio Ransom? Donnell Holt, Mr. Hayes. LaShayla Gordon, she said, a bitch is on time tonight. What's up, Tish? Boss Lady Taylor. Hey, Alicia Wells. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, niece. Hey, Dion. Is it Dion Banks? Janire. Alicio. I pride myself on being able to read and enunciate. Amen. Listen. What's up? Is that Shalomi in New York, North Carolina? No, I did not. Kim Davenport. No, he was trying to slob the knob the other night, though. He was trying to rock the night the other night. D'Antoine, you didn't really try these. Look, I had to make me a smoothie, and I wanted to do it real quick before I came online because I didn't want to share it with y'all. I'm just being honest. Hey, Monique Dixon from North Carolina. Hey, Nicole Lacey down in Jacksonville. Lakeisha Russell. Hey, girl, hey. Hey, boy, hey. Shout out two queens that don't know how to act. She needs to stop letting them Negroes in the house. Good day thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. Hey, Terry Hill, I do have a lot to say. Let me get my list. Good day thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is the Facebook and YouTube versions of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. Hey, niece. I ain't think about Keon. He was supposed to be over here earlier. He was supposed to be here at 9 o'clock. I got something I want to say first. I want to welcome all of the ladies that are here with their kitten heels on. Welcome all of the ladies with their kitten heels who knew better to wear a sensible shoe tonight, who knew to wear an easy spirit. Hello to all of the ladies with a kitten heel. And to all of the fellas who think they stylish with them square toe shoes on. That's usually how we know you're straight, when you got on them square toe shoes, because the gay men really know not to wear them square toe shoes. Okay. And I want to say hello to all of the fellas in here with heavy ankles, because it's not just women that have heavy ankles. Ooh. Oh my. Atlanta says she owe the IRS, girl. Hey, niece. Trina637 over here on the YouTube. Keon punk ass is at home with company. And he did all that talking last night about how he was going to come over here tonight and he was going to have this to say. See, that's how the girls act when they get a little man in their life. Y'all, did y'all catch the air quotes? I do not have a belly on YouTube because you can see more of my stomach. That's just the way that this t-shirt and this thing is situated. So listen, I'm a couple minutes late tonight. Now listen, my plan was to be on here right at 9 o'clock, but I had to situate my situation. Say it with me. Situate his situation. He had to situate his situation. Y'all know what I mean when I say situate my situation, right? Now listen, if you hear anybody else saying situate a situation, you know they stole it from me. I had to situate my situation. I had just come from the gym. I don't know when I'm coming back to Baltimore, Bridget. I was just there. But it'll be soon, though, because Madison is really trying to bring the show back up there. And so I'll do a signing. Also, speaking of signings, I'm going to be signing in Chicago at the Queens Supreme Court brunch. The tickets are already on sale on the Eventbrite. I've posted it on my website. If you're subscribed to CraigTheWriterStewart.com, you got an email from me today because I sent out an email. Okay, Dr. R said, hey, Craig, I just finished the audio version of book 1. That's Words Never Spoken. Book number 1 is excellent. The epilogue was powerful. It's extremely powerful. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your story. I just started the audio version of number 2. Is it Dr. R? Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Somebody said, come to Oklahoma City. Now, listen, I can't come there with just me and you. I need to know that there's a community out there when I come out there. I can't just come out. Ain't she clear? Ain't she clear, niece? Listen, I went and got new, Shakika says she got her email today. So listen, if you're subscribed to CraigTheWriterStewart.com, you got an email from me today. Wait, Lakeisha, you said something, niece? Hold on. What Lakeisha say? Hey, girl, hey, about the comment about the ladies that like fanny. I have a mean fanny pack game, niece. Oh, girl, here she go. If you're subscribed to CraigTheWriterStewart.com, you got an email from me today because I will be in Chicago. I'm doing a signing at the Queens Supreme Court brunch. That's on Sunday, March 10th, 3 to 6 p.m. All right? I'm also going to be in New York at the Queens Supreme Court. Yeah, it is healing. It's still a little bruised, but yeah, it's healing. I'll be at the Queens Supreme Court brunch in New York as well. The one in New York is Easter weekend. That Easter Sunday is from 1 to 4. Okay? So I'll be sending an email out about that as well as we get closer to it. Mr. Hayes, I'm going to make those available soon. Yes, we did have those available. I was going to say something else. Oh, yes, somebody asked about Nashville. Yes, we're planning to come to Memphis, the Queens Supreme Court. Memphis, Nashville. We had a meeting the other day, and we were talking about different cities that we want to come to for sure. All right, so just make sure you're subscribed to the website. And, the podcast is coming back. So Much to Say podcast is coming back March 4th. That's a Monday. Make sure you subscribe. It's free. So Much to Say podcast is free. Just subscribe. It's an Apple Podcast, SoundCloud, Spotify, Google Play. These are all of the places where you can find the podcast for free. Yes, we're going to come to Charlotte. I'm just trying to get the housekeeping out of the way, and then we're going to get into our discussion. Shasha, you should come to the brunch in New York. So listen, yes, I went and got new Wi-Fi service today, niece. That's why we so crystal clear. Hey, Tiffany Davis. Yes, we coming to Nashville. I went and got new service today. Listen, you all have invested in me, so I've invested in you. I went and spent that extra couple dollars for that internet service. I had to go get that internet, girl. That AT&T wasn't doing us right. But I was on the food stamp service. When you get food stamps, you can get $10 a month service. So that's what we were using before. But see, God has said, niece, if you're trying to take your ministry to the next level, you're going to need to invest in a better Wi-Fi service. Amen? So the Spirit had quickened. The Spirit had quickened today in here at 227. So I went on and went and called over to the Comcast, to the Xfinity, and they said, go ahead and come on down here and get this modem. They said, well, we can next day or two. I said, I got one better for you. I'm going to come down to the shop. Where the shop at? Go ahead, Shar Creation. What's your question about the books, niece? Hey, Keisha Henley, you're on my house cleaning, my cleanup, my my housekeeping for tonight. Keisha Henley got the MVP for today. She went on over to CraigTheWriter and she ordered all 4 of the mugs. She ordered a So Much to Say podcast mug. She ordered a Hey Girl Hey, a Hey Niece, and what's the other one that's over there? A Good Day Thinkers, Thought Leaders, Progressives, and Dreamers mug. Oh, Gemini lady has a question. What's your question, niece? Hey, Craig, what are your books about? I saw the video where Manny mentioned 2 books, so now he's added the writer to his name. Ah, Gemini. Okay, listen. All right, we still in the housekeeping section, okay? If you need to go get you a snack, go get you a snack, niece. So I have 2 books. Where's the other one? Actually, I have 3 books. Sorry. I have 3 books. The first 2 are about my life. This was the first one. It's called Words Never Spoken. And this one is called One Thing for Certain, Two Things for Sure. This one continues where this one leaves off. So it's a 2-part memoir series. It's about my life, all of the things that shaped and changed my life. My parents' divorce, my sister's drug addiction. My brother spent 23 years in jail. And it's my journey from dating women to dating men. My last girlfriend was in college. I talk about how I, got out of that relationship. The very first guy that I fell in love with was HIV positive. No, I'm not HIV positive, niece. They always want to know that. No, niece, I'm not HIV positive. I've never had an STD. No shade to you girls that have had gonorrhea and clap and, all of those things. But no, I've never had anything. I don't think I'm better. I just haven't had anything, okay? If you were an Elin Harris fan, you're going to love these books because that's what the Amazon reviews say. They're like, oh my God, you're the new Elin Harris. You picked up where Elin Harris left off. Da-da-da-da-da. I also write about a depression that I experienced, all of that stuff. This is the 3rd book. It's called So Much to Say. This is a book of quotes. So you see the little letter in the artwork? You see that letter back there? Did you all notice that letter back there? So it's a book of quotes, encouragement quotes, relationship quotes, and wisdom quotes. So it's 3 chapters, and this is a hardback. 1 book is $20, $2 $36, $354. Rita, we are not frozen, niece. That's your service. We are on new Xfinity service. You're on the new iPad over here. Thank you, Mantra. Mantra says she about to order something. I don't know what she about to order, but I'm here for it. Thank you. We got new Wi-Fi service. And I love you too, Doris Brown. What city are you in? Hey, Casey. Yeah, we got new service. So listen, we ain't got Rita. That's your shit. It might be getting clogged up from that cigarette smoke from them Benson and Hedges. Thank you, Tanya B. She said I love. So the books are available on Audible. I'm narrating them, or they're on. Doris is in Dallas. I was just in Dallas like 2 weeks ago. They're on Audible, they're on Amazon, and they're on all digital forms too. So if you have a, all right, Shakar Creation, Lola, Shakar got the job over here on YouTube. My mom used to smoke them, Bridget Terrell, Benson and Hedges. Thank you, Mantra. She said she's going to order the Say It in the Card coffee mug. So look, we have a Say It in the Card coffee mug. I'm bringing my greeting card business back. And it's Say It in a Card. If you feel it, we say it in the card. So we have a brand new mug for that. We just made that available today. We're going to be releasing the website soon so that you can purchase your cards from there. We have breakup cards, love cards, trouble relationship, trouble friendship. And so we have these new coffee mugs, right? So we have a Say It in the Card mug. So the guy who does all of my design, like my web design and all of this artwork for the merchandise and stuff, and the flyers for like Chicago and New York, he gonna send me a design for the greeting card mug with these white people on it. Now listen, white people, I don't have nothing. Listen, your money is green just like the black people's money, okay? But now, Adrian, that's who creates my artwork. You can't put me out here with these people, with my people, my black people, with no mug, with just white people on it. And you think that they're going to buy this mug with these white people on it and you ain't got no mug with no black people? I said to Adrian, you can keep the mug with the white people, but I'm going to need a mug with some black people on it too. Okay? You're not about to put me out here with the wolves and they eat my ass. I'm talking about, how you going to have these white people on the mug? So Adrian was like, "Oh no, you need to diversify your audience. You need to get you some white customers too. You know, the white ladies that eat the hummus and you know." I said, "Girl, listen. Black people eat hummus too." I said, "I'm gonna need you to get some black." I wanted him to just create one mug with a mixture of people, white people, black people. You know, just diversify it. He gonna send me a mug with these two little white ladies on. I said, "If you don't get that." Somebody had a question over here. Hey, over there in Richmond, Nikki Barnes. Nikki, I'm not going to be in Norfolk. I'm not going to be at the Virginia show, but Madison will be there. Oh, thank you, Gemini. Gemini lady said, your description alone has sold me on the books. Craig, can I ask a question about the Korean song? Will you be 100%? Belinda, what you want to know, niece? What you want to know, niece? Lakeisha, Adrian, if you watching this, Lakeisha said, I like hummus and pretzels too. Now, anybody say nothing about hummus and pretzels? Girl, we said hummus and pita bread. But you can eat pretzels with yours. Look, all of the black people over here, y'all, on Facebook, they say, I like hummus shit. So anyway, listen. Yeah, that internet service that I had, it was really like a step up from the dial-up service. Now, you know, y'all are wrong for giving the people that get food stamps, which I was a former food stamp collector. Quiet as it's kept, if I could still get food stamps, I would get them today. But y'all wrong for only giving us the $10 a month service. For $10 a month, we were just a step up from dial-up. That's why my service was going out, and y'all were asking if somebody was calling in on the other line, or no, wasn't nobody called, or why it was pausing and shit. Girl, it was a slow stream, niece. Look at Shakar. Shakar is on it over here. Okay. So Belinda Joy said, did you think Funky Dineva, or whatever her name is, was out of order for how she spoke to Madison in Dallas? Yeah, I think Dineva's out of order plenty of times. Yes. And those are conversations that I've brought up in our meetings, in our debriefings. Sometimes I think he does cross the line, and I think he tries to run the show like he's the showrunner. But, you know, and I've said this to Madison, I think sometimes you allow your friendship with him to blur. You know what I mean? You need to get him in order. You know what I mean? And that's just a professional thing. You know what I'm saying? That's not a shade thing. That's just a professional thing. But yeah. You didn't think I was going to be real, did you, niece? This is so much to say. We got so much to say about a lot of things. Can I tell y'all how I think that I'm kind of, can I tell you how I think I'm a little biased? Can I be honest? Can I be honest? Can I just be honest on how I think I'm a little biased? Okay, so you know how I feel about seniors driving for Lyft and Uber right now. I love my seniors. Now, my mom is a senior, and I know many of you watching me are seniors. I love you, and I appreciate you putting together your sociable security checks to purchase mugs and books and things. Listen, sociable security. I appreciate the way you all do that. I really do. But I'm going to tell you, when I request a Lyft or an Uber, this is me pressing the button on my phone. When I request a Lyft or an Uber, that picture come up and it look like a senior citizen. I don't care if they black, white, Asian, Hispanic. I'm like, I'd be so close to canceling the service. Let me just get another car. Let me just get another car. Because I be having places to go. And you know, some of you just drive too slow. Drive too slowly. Drive is the verb. Slowly is the adverb. Some of you drive too slowly. And I be trying to get to where I got to go. But you know, so tonight there was this guy, it was an older guy, and He picked me up, and I saw his picture, and I was really about to hit cancel. But I just had to go ahead and request him. Hi, China Dickerson. You know, I really appreciate your question. China Dickerson said, Craig! Exclamation point. What is your preferred way to purchase your book? That is such a good question. And you know why? Because when you're a self-published writer or author, there are different ways to get the books, right? But when you're self-published, different mediums take different percentages. So I get paid more for each book when you purchase them directly through me. Excuse me. When you purchase through Amazon, I get a smaller percentage because Amazon gonna get their cut. Okay, niece. Wait a minute. Shasha over here says singers should be allowed to drive until 2 p.m. Now look, I didn't say that. So if y'all gonna throw rocks and stones, throw them at her. Don't throw them at me. I didn't say that. I think that y'all should be able to drive. I just don't know about for Lyft and Uber. Because there's something about the way that y'all be trying to navigate. Y'all be trying to use the navigation, the GPS. Y'all be trying to use, simply sincere, we see you. You're not tiptoeing. We see you and we hear you. Yes, different media. What did I say? Listen. Gemini, you can order through Amazon if you want to. I don't want to stop you. But if you have the Cash App, you can Cash App me. My Cash App ID is TheWriter. Oh, yeah, I meant media. Thank you, Pinheiro. Yeah, I meant mediums. Thank you. See, that's why I say good day thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers, because we ain't splitting verbs and carrying on in here and fucking up words. But anyway, listen, it's TheWriter. TheWriter. One book is 20, 236, 354. And then once you Cash App me, if you would, please go to my website, CraigTheWriterStewart.com, and then just send me an email with your address. Okay? Thank you, Nikki Barnes. Look, the YouTuber said, we want you to get all of your coins. And then, like, when you purchase, like, say, for instance, if you download the book through your iPad or your Kindle, Kindle pays the worst. Kindle is the least. But when you download on your iPad, I get paid quarterly. Yes, niece, quarterly. That's every 3 months. So I don't get those checks. They send like a total. And I don't get those until, every 3 months. So it's like the iBooks version. It's all of the digital versions. They come quarterly. How long does it take you to get the books out? How long does it take me to get the books out? When you order from me, they go out the next day, niece. China Dickerson, I just got your $20, niece. I just got it, niece. I just got the notification. Just email me with your shipping address. Thank you. So when you order through me, we ship them the next day. Now listen, Nikki and I, that's my assistant, we were shipping a hell of a lot of books last week. So we're waiting on a supply of books to come. But if I had them, I have copies of the second book and I have copies of the third book here now. So if you order those, they'll go out tomorrow. But if you're ordering the first book, I need a couple days because I'm waiting for those books to come into me, okay? But typically, because we run good black business over here, if you order today, they ship tomorrow and you get them the next day. The next day. Look at Terrell. The Terrell says, Craig, my boyfriend ordered me the books for my birthday through Amazon. If I send them to you, will you autograph them and send them back to me? No, niece, you ordered them through Amazon. No, Latanya, you coming over here to get a mug. Girl, I don't have the mugs here. The mugs aren't here. They come directly from the manufacturer. She think I'm running some old hood business up in here. Girl, I ain't running no... Wait, LaTracy, you ordering something? What LaTracy say? Let me go up here. LaTracy, girl, they trying to get my attention over here in these comments. Hold on. Oh, LaTracy, I need the wait, what? I need the third book. She said I need the third book. LaTracy, you know how to order the third book, niece? Send that 20 spot through here. Send that 20 spot through here, niece. LaTracy. Now, see, I do have the third book here. I have those in stock, so that'll go out tomorrow. China said, which book is the one with all of the juice? Well, listen, there's Tyler Perry juice in the first book. There's brandy juice in the first book. Oh, Lene Matcham just sent $20 for the book. She said, God bless you. Keep being great. Thank you, Lene. Lene, inbox me. Or you on YouTube, I think. So just go to my website, CraigTheWriterStewart.com, and then just send me an email with your shipping address. Oh, I just got, okay, Nikisha. That's Nikisha Matcham. Okay, you over here on Facebook. Thank you, niece. Look at Terrell. He lived down in Florida. He didn't know we were just down in Florida. So he want me to spend my money on some shipping and handling to sign his book and to send it to him. Is that what he want? Now, what was I about to say next? I told you. Let me tell you something. So you all know I had the Queen's Supreme Court last night, right? So you know the show is late. I didn't get home until like 1 in the morning, right? And when I got home, I was hungry. So I got in here and I made myself a smoothie. Now, I didn't go in here and get crazy, eat no hog mogs, even though I don't, eat that kind of stuff. But, I got in here and I made myself a sensible smoothie. See, that's why some of you have these heavy ankles. Because, see, you would have come in here at 1 in the morning and would have pulled out frying pans and Crisco and butter and would have actually fried up some chicken. I came in here and I made a sensible smoothie with fresh cilantro, fresh mint. Lakeisha, I hits it. After the live show, I go home. I get on my broomstick and I get home. I get on my broomstick and I go home. Like, I don't stay for the after show, niece. And see, that's where all that conflama goes on. So anyway, came home, made a fresh smoothie complete with mint, basil, fresh mint, fresh basil, cilantro, parsley, and I put some mixed fruit in there. I had like some bananas and peaches and mango and all that other shit. And I put like some vegan protein powder in it. That's your meal. That's your food right there. And I put my little organic juices in it, right? So when I tell you, China Dickerson just sent another $16. So that's $36. So she wants the first 2 books. Now, China, don't forget, let me write this down because let me write this down. China Dickerson, 2 books. Now, niece, I need you to send me your email address now. And then my girl, was it Makesha? She ordered the first book over here on Facebook. Don't forget. Make sure you send me a physical address, not a P.O. box, because we ship FedEx. And FedEx doesn't deliver to P.O. boxes. So anyway, thank you, China. I appreciate you, niece. So listen. And China, you're going to love the books. Now, when my friend Dr. R, that listened to the audio version, I need y'all to tell 5 people about the books. That's how Elin Harris blew up. He told all these people, yes, Nikisha, yes, please, inbox me on Facebook, either email me, please, your address, please, thank you. You got to tell people about the books, okay? What's up, Tampa in the house? Tanya Vassar, Marie Dixon, tell me why she got a delay. Girl, that's your Obama service. Girl, he left office a while ago. Girl, you need to get rid of the Obama service. Hey, Tanya Vassar. So what was the story I was just telling? Oh, so I came in here and I made myself a smoothie, right? So I live in a condo building, right? So when I tell you, I got home and there was a note affixed to my door. Say it with me. There was a note affixed to my door. And it said, it was all typed up and nice, and it was just basically saying that, tomorrow, whatever today's date is, it was saying, that they were going to be doing a fire inspection and they were going to be checking the smoke alarms and, and throughout the building, and, they had to make sure everything is up to code, and, they need to get into our unit. And they said, we're going to be coming around at 8 a.m. Now, mind you, I had just got in at 1 o'clock. So by the time I had made my smoothie and, sat down and collected myself and was getting ready to go to bed, it was like 2 in the morning, because I got to watch TV. and stuff. Child, hold on, YouTube. The people over here on Facebook, they're having a problem with their internet service. Computers freezing up. They're delayed. Girl, I'm gonna need y'all to get y'all shit together, okay? I done went and got new services and stuff. Like, I didn't have to watch TV, but I just kind of felt like I just wanted to sit down and relax a minute, right? So I was thinking, so I came in here and I grabbed my marker, the one that I used to sign y'all books, and I took that letter that they put on the front of my door, and I flipped that girl over, and I wrote them a letter, a note, and I said, to whom it may concern, it is now 2 a.m., and I am just getting home from work. Do not knock on my door at 8 a.m. I said, I understand that you have to do your inspection, but put me at the end of the list. Don't come over here at 8 a.m. They didn't come at my door at 8 a.m. Well, Bianca said hers is crystal clear. And Rodney said his is crystal clear. So, I mean, I don't know why the rest of y'all shit messed up. They always want to blame it on people. They always want to blame it. Keisha said hers is crystal clear. Keisha Shant said hers is crystal clear. Maybe y'all on some food stamp services like I was. Tanari said she was good on Facebook and YouTube. The smoothie is gone, niece. I told you I made it before. Mantra said her internet is fine. Yes, Bridget, I live in Atlanta. Trina637 says she's clear. Lakeisha says she's clear. Camellia said hers is close to clear, whatever that means. They might be doing their job, but I said, don't you come knock on my door at 8 o'clock. But they didn't come knock on my door either. I wasn't for that shit. Why do they do that so early in the morning? Especially the like lawn services. Like we have people that come and clean. They be, like in the summertime, they be blowing that stuff, them leaves and stuff. Why do they have to do? And I understand they do it because they trying to beat the sun. But I just prefer if they come at 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Can you come at 12 o'clock? Why you got to be out there at 7:30 blowing? Everybody doesn't have to get up to go to a job. I want to sleep in sometimes. I sometimes want to sleep in. And here they come with them damn blowers and shit. That shit eats me alive. Just like when you live in a neighborhood. You know how when you live in a neighborhood and you live in a cul-de-sac or something? And here they come people cutting their grass at 7 in the morning. Cut that shit off. It's still going to be hot. Just come on back at 10:30, 11 o'clock. Dwayne Boyd said his is clear. Makisha said hers is clear. Barbara King said hers has always been clear. So she just really like looked down on all of you. She said mine has always been clear. She looked down on all of you. Bridget, where do you live in Baltimore, Bridget? Girl, I grew up in 21215, and my grandmother, I write about Baltimore in my first book. I grew up in 21215, and my grandmother helped raise me. My mom raised me. My parents raised me. But I went down to my grandmother's house every single weekend because I had cousins that were my age down there. And so I would go down there every weekend. And when I tell you, she lived on Baltimore Street, the 1800 block. (21223) between Fulton and Monroe on Baltimore Street, right? Girl, I'm going to tell you, you better get on. Park Heights and Belvedere, Park Heights and Northern Parkway, like in between there. Girl, you need to get on from out of there. Girl, it's dangerous up there. Girl, if y'all keep buying these books, I'm going to move my mama from up there. Keep buying them books. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. I'm going to pack Gladys up and send her, move her from right on up out of there. Now, my father, I don't think he's trying to go nowhere. My father lives in Gwinnett. He lives over in, over there near, like, Woodlawn. And when I tell you, he swears he swears his neighborhood is the cat's pajamas. Gwen Oak is okay. Girl, Baltimore is rough, period. But like, I really want to get my mama about my little blood clot from the accident is starting to grow out of my nail. Edmondson Avenue. Oh my. Oh. Yeah, y'all got to get up out of Baltimore. Leave that city. Look. Look, I love Baltimore though. That's my hometown. But it's rough. Girl, she said what I know about Lexington Market. Girl, my mother used to go down there and get them chitlins, girl. Girl, the only thing I used to eat from over there at Lexington Market was Mary Mervis, the little sandwich shop. Hey, Harley here. Is that Harley here? You make my night too. Thank you for being on here. Listen, what y'all know? Listen, y'all still eating it? Y'all still eating over there at Lexington Market with them rats running around on them pies and cookies and stuff? Greenmount. My brother used to be in jail on Greenmount. Ghetto. He used to be in jail on Greenmount, y'all. Girl, this Baltimore's supposed to be the city that reads. Girl, it was so hard for me to sell books up there. I was like, I thought y'all was supposed to be the city that reads. Y'all ain't reading a damn thing. Oh my God. But yeah, all of my family is still in Baltimore for the most part. Most of my family is still there. So I visit a lot, but I'm going to tell you, I'm nervous when I come up there. I'm nervous when I come up there, niece. Listen, I'm serious. And I grew up there, but I've been gone for so long. Girl, ooh. Where my Baltimore people? What y'all know about the Chinese food place Ding Ho over there on Liberty Road? What y'all know about Ding Ho? China said, why did you choose ATL, Craig? I moved to Atlanta 2 days, and you're going to get this in the first book because you just ordered it, so you're going to read this. But I moved to Atlanta 2 days after I graduated from Hampton. I went to Hampton University. And I moved here because my goal was to write music. Girl, Bridget, you don't know nothing about Ding Ho. Girl, that's the best Chinese food in Baltimore. Listen, if y'all go over to Ding Ho, you tell them hoes that I sent y'all. Ding Ho, tell them hoes that I sent you, and I'm going to need a discount when I come up there. But I moved to Atlanta 2 days after I graduated from Hampton. And I moved here to write music. So I was writing music. So that's why you're going to get stories about Brandy in the first book. And then I ended up writing my first stage play. That's why you're going to get some Tyler Perry information. Then let me just go on record in saying that there was a lot more to the Tyler Perry story. But I removed it from the book because my mother was reading the book as I was writing it. And she said, you better take that up out of there. So there were some things that I had to extract from the story. But you can read between the lines. Because I think you all are thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. But anyway, so I moved here. And then I lived here for 13 years. And then I moved to LA in 2011. And I didn't know why. Now, here comes Raphael coming in and telling me this is delayed a little bit. Didn't know why I had moved to LA, but all I know is shit was fucked up in Atlanta. Things were, y'all got your earphones on? Because, you know, I be cussing and stuff. Y'all got because y'all got kids and stuff. They should be in bed anyway, though. But shit was fucked up. I had started my greeting card business at the time. And my Facebook people who've been following me for a while, they know this story. But I had started my greeting card business, and when the economy turned, it went out of, the greeting card business went out of, Pinheiro, is that how you say it? The greeting card business went out of business. And so as a result, the domino effect was I lost my car was repossessed, my bank account was overdrawn by $660. There were eviction notices on my door every month. I was living in Midtown. And everything that could go wrong was going wrong. And so Rita is still yelling about a delay. Girl. So I ended up I was living with my friend Angela. And so I ended up moving to LA. And I didn't know why. It was just a calling in my spirit. It was just a tugging in my spirit. Girl, I remember Cinderella Shoes is right there on the corner of Park Heights and Spalding. Are you kidding me? Girl, you think I ain't really from Baltimore? Girl, wait till you read this book. Girl, I write about Shake and Bake down on Pennsylvania Avenue. Girl, we used to go skating from 1 to 4 every Sunday. And so, a friend of mine just texted me, I'm sorry. Yes, we used to go to Shake and Bake, and then they changed it to Shake and Skate. So anyway, I ended up moving to California. And so when I got to California, that's where I wrote the first book. And I realized that 3 months after I was there, oh my God, that's, look, over here on YouTube, on Facebook, they telling me that I'm telling y'all too much. You need to buy the book. And then the second book picks up, I was living back on the East Coast again. I was back here. But this book picks up with what happened when I got to LA, once I moved to LA. So yeah, girl, the Paradox, Hammerjacks. What y'all know about Odell's? Where the old folks from that went to Odell's over there on North Avenue? I went to City High School. Girl, wait till you get into this first book. I'm gonna tell you, the people who are from Baltimore are gonna get their life reading this book because you're gonna be able to relate to the things and the stuff, the places that I write about. Gemini Lady, my Cash App ID is TheWriter. A picture of me should come up. It's TheWriter. And if you're just getting 2 books, it's $36. So that makes them $18 each. And I always cover the shipping, okay? And then just make sure you email me your shipping address. You can go to my website, CraigTheWriterStewart.com, or you can just email me at bookthewriter@gmail.com. Thank you, Tanari. Tanari is on it over here. Isaac Blackstone said, it's a must-read, baby. Isaac is from Baltimore. What, you grew up on Nelson? He grew up on Nelson Avenue, I believe. But I went to, so the people who live in cities like Baltimore, Hampton, because I went to Hampton, D.C., I write about the Edge and the Wet. That's the strip club that used to exist over there. What y'all know about that? And then the people, of course, in Atlanta, you're going to get your life. And then people in L.A., because I write about those cities. Those are the places that I lived. And so I write about those things. Yes, DT did arrive to his destination today. DT went to New York today. We had a nice little text exchange today. I started to screenshot it and share it with you guys, but I didn't. But anyway, yeah, he made it to New York. He's training in New York until Friday, and then he flies to LA on Friday after he gets off work. Oh, this girl then went to Howard. Girl, she went to Howard. Girl, she went to Howard. Girl, no, there's nothing wrong with Howard. I'm just kidding. You know, I love HBCUs, period. To me, I just think it's an amazing thing that we have a place that we can call our own to go. So I celebrate all HBCUs. And I really wish that we as a community, when I say community, I mean black people, period. I really wish that we did more to support our HBCUs so that because some of them are really struggling financially. I don't know if you guys know that. But a lot of these now Howard is good, Hampton is good. I don't know if Morehouse is good because, and I only say that is because I went, I spoke there. I spoke at Morehouse, like they brought me and spoke. Now Hampton University, you need to bring me over there to speak while y'all playing. I spoke at Morehouse. I've spoken at Georgia State here in Atlanta. I spoke at MICA, which is in Baltimore, which is Maryland Institute of College Art and Design or something like that. But anyway, what was I saying? I don't even remember. But yeah, Bennett is losing their accreditation. Morris Brown, they lost theirs. But, oh, that's what I was saying. I spoke at Morehouse not long ago, and a few years ago, and they were having some, admission was down or, whatever, and so, like, things were tough. So a lot of colleges, black colleges, HBCUs are struggling. So, like, when you think about giving back and, I'm sorry, y'all, well, I don't have no bunch of hair up under my arm because I heard somebody saying something. I heard one of y'all. So when you think about giving back and doing things like for charity, some of y'all only do stuff when it's Thanksgiving and Christmas. You know, you could write a little check for $50 to you know, to a HBCU that's struggling. You know what I'm saying? And even if you don't send it straight to an HBCU, you know, give a couple dollars to somebody that's in school that's maybe struggling. You know what I'm saying? They might just need a little book money. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a cousin now. She's over at I think she at the University of Maryland Eastern Shore, I think. And anyway, one day I messaged her and I texted her one day. I said, "Hey girl, what you doing?" And she texted her, it's like, "Nothing." I said, "Girl, how you doing?" I said, "Girl, I know it's Friday night and I know what it's like. You probably down there broke. You got any money?" She's like, "No, I do need some." I said, "Girl, here, check your Cash App, girl. I sent you a couple dollars." But see, I'm able to do stuff like that when you guys support me. See, that's how it works, right? But anyway, um, listen, I need a haircut. I have not been to the barber shop. That's okay, because when you know your name, you know what you're capable of. You can show up looking a little rough because you know what you're capable of. And that's when you usually meet somebody. When you think you look your worst, that's when you usually meet somebody. You're like, oh, they think you're the best thing since sliced bread. I know what's something else I need to tell y'all. Did y'all see the Red Table Talk from yesterday? Wendy Newman. He's always in season. You got to believe that you're always in season, niece. You got to know that you're always in season. That you're somebody's. You got to know your name, niece. Do you know your name? When you know your name, you don't care about what people. JB talking about why we blurry. No, niece, that's your phone or iPad. When you know your name. When you know your name, niece. Thank you. Is it Dr. R? Is it Dr. R? I'm thinking that's what it is. When you know your name, you don't listen. People can't define you and tell you who you are. You got to know your name. When you know who you are, you know that you're always in season. Baby, I'm always in season. I don't know about y'all. Am I blurry being Maria? JB said, I got Verizon. Okay, listen, did y'all watch the Red Table Talk? If y'all don't go over there and get y'all some of that Red Table Talk, y'all got to go over there and get you some of that Red Table Talk. It's with Wale, I don't know who the white guy is on there, Jada, her mama, and Willow. Listen, they talking about love and relationships. When I tell you that thing had rocked me to my core today, I posted a clip that was very powerful. I believe the same thing, Chantel. Is it Chantel or Chantel? I don't know how her mama spelled her name. But listen, I believe Wale is a little lost too. You know, when I was watching it, I was just like, Hey, Marshall Harris. You know what? Before you all knew me on here, I was teaching. I was substitute teaching. I sure was. She said you would make a great teacher. I was substitute teacher. My Facebook people that have been following me for a while, they know because I used to go live on my way to school cussing y'all badass kids out. But no, I didn't cuss the kids out, but I'd be cussing about them in the car driving to the school or leaving the school. I used to get them kids all the way together. I used to give them my $5 words and stuff. Hey, Bobby Rogers. But the kids used to love me because, you know, hey, Mr. Stewart. You know, I used to go in there with the nice sneakers and stuff on. You know the little kids. You know the little kids, they love, you know, when you got your sneakers on. What's up, Mr. Stewart? Are they the new Hirachis? Yeah, they sure are. You know, the kids love all that kind of foolishness. Listen, Red Table Talk. I posted a piece of it on my Instagram. A clip from the show, from Red Table Talk. If you haven't seen Red Table Talk with Jada Pinkett and her mom, listen, it really was a good episode. It really was. Even the episode last week, where my white folks that's watching, because I know y'all in here. Even the episode last week when they were talking about bridging the gap between black women, women of color, because there was a Latina on there as well. It was about bridging the gap between Latina women, or women of color and white women. When I say it was an honest conversation, it was a very honest that was a really good one too. But that one about love and relationships, it really, really rocked me to my core today. Because we all come to an experience. We all come to our love relationships. Not even just love relationships. We come to our friendships as well with our shit. We come with our stuff. We come with our baggage. We come to every experience with all of us. And it shows up different ways with different people. And different people are charged with bringing out different things in you. And so, like, I apply that to myself. I apply that in my own personal life. I apply it in my dating life. And when I tell you, oftentimes when relationships become strained, and when I say relationships, I mean that without exception. I don't mean just romantic relationships. I mean also friendships and work relationships. Sometimes when a relationship becomes strained, it's because there's a piece of you or them that needs to be challenged, that needs to be tweaked or worked on. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say wait a minute. Hey, Cheryl Gale, she late. She listen, we only got about 10 minutes left. She just got here. I don't know if there are any seats left, niece. Hey, Jamal Austin. Girl, they still up here talking about the slight delay. Well, come on over to the YouTube. Come on down to the YouTube. I think they fine over there. But listen, so like even in let's just focus on relationships, romantic relationships. You ever have a relationship? You gotta watch the Red Table Talk, seriously, from yesterday. And Wale is on there. And they were talking about love. One of the things that Wale said that really stuck out for me was he was just saying that, well, I don't know who said it, but they were just basically talking about, I know the white guy that was on there said, look at Rita. Rita said he just keeps looking at YouTube. They are so, oh, she's stingy. Oh, they're so stingy. Now, they didn't have me for the past year or two, however long I've been doing these lives over here. Now, I finally get to YouTube, and they acting like they act like they jealous because I'm looking at it's only because of the way the cameras are positioned. They argued because I had y'all on the new iPad. And now I put them on the iPad. Now they complaining. Oh, God. It's just a mess. But anyway, the white guy that was on the show, I don't know his name, he was basically saying that he and his wife, their relationship started off very rocky because her defense mechanism, and remember, we all have defense mechanisms. Her defense mechanism was to run every time the relationship become difficult, where the work shows up. And she would run, and he would always have to chase her and bring her back. And I remember being the person who used to run. When you read the first book, Carrington, I used to run all of the time in that relationship with Carrington. But in recent years, I've been in situations where I've been the one that's had to do the chasing, to say, no, let's work this out. This is just a part of, but I believe that your ideal partner, because I don't believe in, I can't say I don't believe in soulmates, but I don't believe in this whole idea that there's only one person for you. I believe that each person that comes into your life to bridge you to different sections of your life. So like you could be in one relationship for 5 years. So that relationship was designed to take you through to that next phase of your life. But then you could be in a relationship that's 15 years. So China Dickerson, the podcast does go over to YouTube, niece. It does. So once I record the podcast, they do. YouTube is one of the distribution sites that it goes to. They don't interrupt me no more. No, I'm just playing. Like, y'all know I'm going to forget my train of thought. But I believe that relationships are bridges to different parts of your life, right? So one relationship might be a year. Another one may be intended to be 5 years. But they're all designed to give you something. And I just believe that your ideal partner, whatever relationship you're in, they're supposed to help you see your imperfections, your flaws. And when it becomes difficult or challenging, that's an area that you need to work on. I don't think they're picking up what I'm putting down. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like, it's easy to be in a relationship with someone when it's easy. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I've said for years, Carrington, in my first book, I've seen the kinds of relationships, and I can't say this about all of his relationships, but I've seen some of the relationships that he got in after me. And I believe that he got into relationships that were easy for him. He got into relationships that wouldn't challenge him in the way that our relationship challenged him. I believe a relationship should challenge you to grow. It should challenge you to grow. And I don't know if, because I've even done that. I've been in relationships that didn't push me. I unconsciously got into relationships that weren't challenging for me because I wanted to get into relationships with people that would love me more than I love them. It was a defense mechanism. See, defense mechanisms show up in different ways. I got into those kinds of relationships because as my defense mechanism, I felt like if I got into a relationship with someone who loved me more, if the relationship came to an end, it wouldn't be as painful for me. It wouldn't be as difficult for me to walk away. I mean, maybe it's just me. You know what I'm saying? But if you're running from a relationship that's pushing you or challenging you to grow or to really look at your shit, you know, sometimes people, but the person has to be giving it to you in a loving, gentle kind of way. They need to nudge you gently. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people, even when you nudge them gently, they run because they're not ready to do the work required to be with you. Some people are not ready to do the work that's required to be with you. Tiffany Smith Belden left y'all. She didn't went over to do YouTube. She said it's clearer over here, and she said that it's there's no delay over here. Now I don't know what's going on with Facebook. There might be a Facebook problem. Facebook be fucking up too. You know, Mark Zuckerberg be fucking up too. Okay. Well, y'all only got 2 more minutes anyway. Okay, because it'll be an hour in a minute. YouTube has a timer. See, some people's defense mechanisms push them to run from a challenge. Smithology. The 4th book is going to be some of this stuff that I'm talking about now. They dying. They swear I'm going to put out another book about my whole life. No, this next book is going to be a book of personal development. I'm going to give them what they need, not what they want. I'm going to give you what you need. It's going to be a book of personal development. It's called Book of Jewels. That's what the 4th book is coming about. Rita says she coming over here, Tiffany. She got 1 minute and 50 seconds, okay? Look at JB. No, China, I actually have written. I missed it on my first day. Cheryl Gale, what you talking about? No, China Dickerson, I actually have written another play. I've just never produced it yet. It's called oh, I'm sorry, I got lost reading the comments. The 4th book, look at Nene over there in Charlotte. I think she's in Charlotte. She's somewhere in North Carolina. She late. Listen, the play that I wrote, it's called Someone Else's Child. And the story is based loosely on my family. On YouTube, I'm CraigTheWriter. CraigTheWriter. And so it's based loosely on my family. And so it's about 3 grandmothers raising their grandchildren under 3 separate circumstances. So like my mom raised my nephews for my sister because my sister was on drugs. You'll get that story in the 1st book. So one of the characters is based after my mom. There's another character that's based after, the other 2 characters are based loosely after my aunts. One of my aunts raised my cousin's kids because she was young. She was really young when she had them. My cousin was like maybe 14 or 15, something like that, when she started having her kids. And then my second aunt helped raise one of my cousins, one of my younger cousins, because her mom had a nervous breakdown. So the story is about these three. It's a dramatic comedy, but I've never produced it. I'd love to do it. But it's about these three grandmothers that are raising their grandkids under three separate circumstances. And it begs the question, even though it's a comedy, it's a dramedy, it begs the question why so few parents are parenting and why so many grandparents are raising someone else's child. That's why it's called Someone Else's Child. Yes. But listen, it's 10:12. I've been on here for 61 minutes and 17 seconds. Hey, Brenda White. Hey, Niece. All right, listen. If you purchase books tonight through the Cash App, please email me at bookthewriter@gmail.com or go to my website, CraigTheWriterStewart.com, and shoot me an email with your address. I'll be able to compare it to the Cash App. So if you ain't sent no Cash App, don't be going over there to email me, okay? Because I'm going to know who sent me what. Remember, we're waiting on copies of Words Never Spoken. That's the first book, okay? We're waiting on Words Never Spoken. So as soon as they come, I'm going to ship those out. And listen, the Queen's Supreme Court is going to the Dominican Republic. I'll be doing a book signing over in the Dominican Republic. That's July 12th through the 16th. July 12th through the 16th. The details for the Dominican, now you need a passport, Niece. If you don't have a passport, you're going to need to go to the United States Postal Service and get you a passport, okay? What you need to do is get your passport. And then you go over to, well, you can do this part first. Go to queenscourtdr.com. That's www.queenscourtdr, Queen with an S, Queens, courtdr.com, Niece. And go ahead and book your room. We already got about 120 people that have already booked, so don't think that we're going to be over there by ourselves, okay? We're just trying to invite you. Now, don't be waiting for your friends to get their to be getting their income taxes and all that other stuff. Don't wait for them, Niece. Don't wait for them. Get your Dominican Republic money together. And it's all inclusive. It's all inclusive. It's all food, all drinks, all activities. All you need to do is get your plane ticket and your passport, and then book with queenscourtdr.com, and then you'll be in there, okay? What? Yes, it's all inclusive, Neve. It's out of the country. Yes, queenscourtdr.com. Thanks, Jim Rucker. All right, New York, I'll be there Easter weekend, and Chicago, I'll be there March 10th, Niece. Have a good night. Now, we'll try to get Keon on here another time, but, you know, he has sold me out for this little man that he dating. But, you know, y'all... Oh, look at LaShayla, Ice Cream Girl 1282. Y'all on these names. Okay, listen, Niece. Brush your teeth, floss your teeth, brush your tongue. If you haven't brushed your tongue, then you really haven't brushed your teeth. And listen, when you take... All right, Fonz, Fresh One, I'm going to be there. Listen, and when you have a bowel movement, make sure you use baby wipes. If you're not using baby wipes, then you really haven't wiped your ass, okay? And don't just go through the crease. You have to get in the rim. Get in the rim. That's a shaft that needs to be cleaned. And so when you bathe, you need to do that as well, okay? You don't need to be walking around with no shitty kitty. Have an amazing night. Be nice to somebody tomorrow night. Don't go to work fucking up people's day just because you have a bad day tomorrow. Okay? And when you get to work tomorrow, be pleasant. Be pleasant. That stress ain't nothing, but that's on you. D'Antoine said he pressure washes his kitty. Yes, and make sure you get the flushable wipes, not the ones that's gonna clog your drain, your toilet. Okay, and if you're in an apartment, don't be fucking up the people's toilets and shit because it ain't your toilet. I forgot to tell you I got my little gel socks on. These socks are lined with gel, so they moisturize your feet. Latanya, look at Latanya Mouse. I'm gonna no baby wipes clog your toilet. Well, you know she ain't wiping her ass with no baby wipes. No, girl, you need to get the flushable kind. She walking around with a shitty kitty. No, you need to get the flushable kind. Well, Mantra, I'm glad this live was a good ending for your day. Listen, shake it off. Today was a little shaky for me too. I had a lot on my plate. Good night, Atlantis. Don't stress about that IRS money that you owe. Everything happens as it should. Everything happens as it should. Look at Latanya over there with that shitty kitty. Girl, you need to get over to the Walmart and get you some baby wipes. The flushable kind. In fact, get you some green tea fragrant ones. Because, see, I don't even know the last time she wiped her ass appropriately. Anyway, she laying all up in the bed next to that man. Girl, and they be the ones with the shitty kitties that be having a man. Like, how she get a man? She got a husband over there. She for her cat and her whole... Oh, God, dear God. I don't where's my lip therapy? My lips feeling a little dry. Get on over to the Walmart. Good night, Tracy Powell. Yeah, you know what, Latanya Miles, just go on over to the Groupon and get you a colonic. They usually have packages over there. And then listen, when I turned, was I turning 40 or 41? I bought a whole package, a colonic package over there. Because, you know, black men that are watching, you need to make sure that your anal cavity is clear of prostate stuff. And see, that's another thing about eating that meat and stuff. That stuff drop down there. And that meat and stuff stay down there. And it just goes, listen, that meat gets down there and it just deteriorates and decays and it stays down there. You know what I'm saying? You need to get you a colonic and flush it all out. Because, see, I believe that prostate and that colon cancer is because that subterfuge, there's a word, that subterfuge is down there and it's just not being cleared out. So when I turned 40, I had a whole package, a colonic package. Thank you, Cheryl Gale. Lola, write down Cheryl Gale. She says she's getting the books next week. We're gonna terrorize her if she doesn't order the books by next week. Listen, you need to make sure that you are taking care of the health of your body. And women, check your breast. Make sure, you know, there aren't any lumps. You need to go and get them checked, okay? Don't be nervous. Just go and get it done, niece. Go get it done, all right? I might be speaking to somebody, girl. I might be speaking to somebody. You still can go and get you a colonic, Just J, okay? He talking about he under 40. Go get you a colonic. Clear that area out.